Part 3, where I actually got some footage of the weird stuff we were seeing in the woods. Of course, I had been sharing my whole journey with the paranormal activity, the cleansing the house, everything I was seeing in the back of the woods, the blue lights, talking to the woman at the tribal center with my girlfriends. But finally, my girlfriends were like, Alex, you need to try to record some of this. I don't know why I had never thought about it. And they were like, you're seeing this every night. See if you can get it on film, and then you could send it to us. So I did. One night, I was staring out to the back of the woods, and I caught a little bit of the blue lights on film. I definitely caught a couple blue sparks on film for sure. But the strangest thing of all that was happening, oh, sorry, the horses are going crazy. One night I was staring out to the back of the woods, and I did catch a little bit on film, which I will insert here. Okay, but the strangest thing of all that was happening, I started to film, and my neighbor's back porch light started doing extremely weird things. I've never even seen my neighbor's back porch light, so this was very weird. Anyways, it started getting really bright and dimming, and it almost seemed like it was breathing or trying to communicate with me. I could like physically feel it building up energy, and I got super freaked out, so I turned my camera off and went to bed because I was like kind of scared, and I'll insert that footage here. Do you see that? Oh, dude, it's tripping me out. I'm gonna turn it off. So after this, my mediumship mentor was like, Alex, you need to start calling on your angels so you can feel more confident when you're interacting with whatever it is you're interacting with. That's when I started working with Archangel Michael, and I started seeing the green and blue orbs in my bedroom, which I made a whole video on. If you want to hear more about that, go check that out. Once I did start working with Archangel Michael, though, I started feeling very safe and protected. One night, I let the little blue lights know, hey, if you want to try to connect, I'm going to leave my window open so you can connect. I'm going to go to bed, and, we'll see what happens. Over the course of the next few nights, I would wake up and there would be the same little blue lights floating around my bedroom. They had a very peaceful, serene, energy to them, and I felt very calm, and I could sense their message to me was to plant wildflowers, and that was it. It wasn't like anything beyond that, and I just kind of fell back to sleep. After that, the experiences died down. Like, they had told me their message, and I just noticed them very sparingly here and there after that, because I do feel like they got their message to me, and that was it. And here I am sharing their message with you. So plant some wildflowers. I don't really feel like I need to try to see them anymore. I feel like, they're there and we're connected. I leave them little offerings every now and then, and me and my kids did plant a fairy garden together with lots of wildflowers, which attract all sorts of pollinators and birds. It's funny because I always wanted to be someone who believed in fairies and that they were real, but it wasn't until this that I realized it's beyond just fairies. It's nature spirits, and they're all interacting all the time. It's like the forest is literally like one big living. There's just different spiritual aspects to any forest or wilderness area. Definitely don't have all the answers. I have so much to learn, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments and what your experiences are. And if you can explain anything that I saw, that would be fantastic. At the very least, I know for a fact that these nature spirits have opened my eyes and forced me to be more open about what I see and experience every day as a psychic medium. Thank you so much for listening to my long story. If you listen to all 3 parts, I hope you enjoyed it. Share, follow along for more story times like this. Okay, talk to you again soon. Bye.